Yo, what's up? We back with a video, but we gonna react to Mafia-thon 3. Guess who was there that I'm gonna react to? One of my favorite artists of all time. Let's give you a hint. See if you remember this one. Hold on. Come on, gang. Let's see if you remember this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. When I close my eyes, I think of you, reminiscing all the things you do. Can't imagine my life without you. That paradise now I know that it's real. Some mystery, but someone took it there like just for me. Now you live on Calvary, makes me wanna love you more. Boom! I was just shaking off some rust. I was standing, I didn't have no feeling, but man, listen, if you know, you know. Kirk freaking Franklin. Let's go. So yo, Kirk Franklin was on Mafia-thon 3. And we gonna get straight into one section and one section only. Today we talking about, Kai told him about, the section about where he turned down a lot of stuff, turned down like 60 million, but Kai didn't go into details. I know the details because I knew all about the deals when it was going down. King Academics talks about it too on his channel, and I follow King Academics, my Jamaican brother, you know what I'm saying? Jamaican brother, it's all love, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, King Academics, follow him, man, if you're not already following him. He got all the tea in hip-hop and stuff like that. So, this was just a pivotal moment when they were talking and chopping it up. Like, it was beautiful, man. Talking about, circumstances and how do you overcome certain things, you know what I'm saying? Let's get into it. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna check this out. Kirk Franklin, ex-Kai Cenat, talking about, the struggles and how to, cope with life in certain situations. Let's take a listen.
It's so crazy. That's beautiful.
So this is like the wine.
I think it's like a farm. I don't know. They're
like
growing
wine.
something. Yeah, and they have barbed wires that run up here.
Yeah, like this is great.
Yeah, they got a front yard over there. They got like peaches and lemons and stuff. Crazy. Gotta be expensive.
Oh my God. And so this was just available for you to lease out.
Yeah, no. Well, so this is not. It's hard to get. So my I have somebody on my team that just gets to like we got to connect to like good houses. And this is crazy.
This is incredible, bro.
28 days, bro.
And you're 23 years old.
23 years old. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
What? Let me ask you a question. Oh, they got cameras.
No, we don't care. We don't care. It's good. It's good.
Let me ask you a question.
Let me make sure it's good, huh?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
There you go. No,
What has all of this done, Kai, personally, for your faith? Like how has this changed how you see God?
Oh, major.
Major.
When I say major, I was just saying
Major.
yesterday. So when I hit a mill yesterday, I said, dang, no matter what I go through, God has never, he never failed me. There's never a time where, not even failed me like that, but it's like, he's never let me down.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I've been learning that, some ways, you gotta look at the letdowns and the failures as wins and just know that God may wanna have you fail here for the greater purpose.
Yeah.
But it's every single time, it's like, when I think it can't get no better, it gets better.
Yes.
And it's like I've gotten close to that. So like I practice, I pray a lot off camera, like when I'm by myself. My own thing. My mom had me in church growing up, so I got baptized in the communion. I'm confirmed. Like I did so much. So like that's always been in my household. But 100% when it came to doing what I do, genuinely, like my first ever, especially with the business aspect, I learned that not all money is good money.
Facts.
Like a lot of the times, there's gonna be times and opportunities where you're gonna wanna get money to do certain things that you wouldn't normally be able to, like you wouldn't normally do. Like 2023, my first mafia thing ever, I was offered like 60 million.
You are lying to me.
60 million to do something, to do like something I did not want to do, which is like gambling and stuff like that. And I
look at Kirk. Look at Kirk.
Because I knew it would mess me up. I knew
look
I
at Kirk.
Focus on what I got going on right now. I don't know how I even put, because it's so crazy I put it at that time, because
you were offered anybody 20 when you were 21.
Yeah, I was like 21. Anybody would take that.
Yes.
Yeah, anybody would take that.
Yo.
So like,
and you said no?
I said no. So the first thing I did, I got
yo, that messed Kirk up, because, yo, this is the thing, right? That you would want to think that 60 million Kai got offered was like over a few years or something like that. No, nigga, like 1 year deal. Let me give you the lore behind that, because he's not going to tell Kirk. Obviously, he's on camera. He's not going to tell him the whole lore behind that. The 3 biggest streamers at the time were supposed to get a contract. It was Aiden Ross, Kai Cenat, and guess who else? iShowSpeed. Of course, iShowSpeed. So all 3 of them were going to get a contract. I'm going to tell you from who. The lore is beautiful. Why I'm going to tell you who after is because Kai was about to do Mafia-thon, the first one. They told him, hey, right after Mafia-thon, this is what I want you to do. Advertise you're gonna move over to us. So he was gonna stream it on Twitch, and then at the end of the Mafia-thon, it was gonna be like this big thing, big reveal. I'm leaving Twitch and I'm going over to Kick. Yo, would have been crazy. Would have been, and yo, the contract was only for a year, and probably extended with part ownership, because that's what Aiden Ross took. You know what I'm saying? That boy, yo, Aiden Ross got money. He got a money on, cause Kick pay their people like big, more than how Twitch pays, because Kick doesn't have anybody really, so they needed a push. They needed the figures, but Kai was like, Kai and Speed, they said, nah, man, like they wanted to have their own like control. Like they didn't want to feel like they're controlled and people telling them what to do. And Twitch doesn't really look out for its people like Kick would, or pay you like that, but what it does, it gives you that freedom. So that's the lore behind that, man. So shout out Kai, man. He turned down 60 million, bro, like for integrity and freedom. So yeah, shout out Kai, bro. Because as he said, nobody ain't doing that at 21.
We got off the call. I went into my closet and I just asked God. I said, listen, I said, I don't want. When I said no, I said, I'm gonna say no right now.
Look at Kirk. He preaching to Kirk.
Short term. I want to be able to take the long term. And I promise you, I got down on my knees. I prayed after that.
Mm-hmm.
I just kept working.
Only God could do that, bro.
But people gotta understand, chat. What I be trying to make y'all understand is that, bro, a lot of the things in life that comes, not all money is good money. Like
these are facts, bro.
Sometimes people, they want to take the short route, but as long as you believe in your craft, or as long as you believe in God,
yeah, just stuck it out.
By the time I'm like 50 or 60 years old, I financially get to the point where I'm like, oh my gosh. But like, I'd rather take the longer route than short.
But
hey, I'm gonna take the long route too. We only at like what, a couple hundred subscribers now. I don't care. I'm gonna take the long route. If you rock with me, I'm OVO, like Libra. October is very own. I was born in October, so if you rock with me, you gonna rock with me, gang. But you know, it's just positivity and love over here. We gonna take the long route, and who's with me is with me. That's how it is, gang. But this, yeah, more shout out to Kai, man. I don't know how people hate on this kid, man. How you hate on this guy? Come on, man.
Hold up, though.
Hold up, Kirk. Hold up. Talk to him,
now.
Kirk.
And let's not even cap. Let's
talk to me.
Let's put it on everything we love.
Okay.
You got fans that can't keep their lights on.
Right.
True.
You got fans who mama working 2 and 3 jobs.
Right.
It's hard, Kai, to tell somebody that ain't got it.
Correct. Because Kai in like 2018 would have took it. Kai in 2019. At the time where I was offered it, I already had financial freedom.
See? So then what do you say then? I'm told, here's my question. What do you say with your power and your microphone to somebody that's just trying to keep from killing themselves because they ain't got enough money to just make it, that all money ain't good money? Like, how do you say that to them?
It's hard, because I know life that's a good question, because you gotta just hide. I mean, it comes down to morally who you are as a person.
Hey.
Something that you wouldn't do, and I think you should stick by not doing it, and I think you're gonna get
Speak those facts.
That way. But it is hard. People doesn't want to take that in a heartbeat. But I'm the type of person, at the time when I was already financially free, and I'm not the type of person, I don't want all the money in the world. I don't care to have all the money. If I just take care of my family, if I'm able to take care of my friends, I'm good. I don't have to have $100 million, a lot of crazy.
More money, more problems.
I have a great amount of money. So it's like, I feel like when you get to financially free, I feel like it gets to a point where when you get to a financial place in your life, there's people out there that want more and more.
True.
And more, and end up losing themselves.
Oh, there you go.
Chasing the money.
Ding, 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 ding,
like,
ding.
Everything gotta be for money. You feel what I'm saying? But to those who don't have the finances or don't have enough money to take care of certain things, they have to 100% try your hardest to make the bag come in, but like, don't lose yourself.
That's good.
You know?
That's
but
good.
it's hard though.
It's hard.
It's hard. Because people have their own stories, bro.
It's so hard. Let me tell you what my answer would be if you would have asked me that.
Okay.
If you would have asked me the same thing, Kirk, what do you say to somebody?
What do you say to somebody?
What I would say, my answer would be is, I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know what to tell you sometimes, because I know how hard it is when you want to eat. I know how hard it is when you just want to be able to provide for your kid. And so I don't know, because I'm going to tell you something. Just because we follow God don't mean that everything starts just becoming easy. Sometimes when you start to follow God, sometimes things get worse.
No, that's a fact. That's most
and we
times.
don't want to talk about that. We think sometimes we let people believe sometimes following God is like magic. As soon as you follow God, it's like everything gets
No, it gets worse.
Magic.
It's
so
not.
When people are hurting and they still trying to do the right thing, what I try to do is there's a scripture I love that says, rejoice with those that rejoice and mourn with those that mourn. So when I see people hurting, what I try to do is say to them, man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you're going through it. I know how that feels, and I don't know the answers. But then I'll always add it up with this. But what I don't know, don't cancel out what I do know. And what I do know is I've always seen him come through.
I've
always seen him make a way. It may not be everything I want, but it be everything I need.
But
Yo, that's a fact.
I was talking about it yesterday. I started this year because I've done so much. Like, I've done.
Yes, you
I've
have.
done it 3 times.
Yes, you
I've
have.
had so much time. I've done so much new things with my supporters.
Yes, you have.
And it's like 2025 at the start, because I was coming off of something so big, 2024. At the start of 2025, I was so lost. I was like, damn, what the heck am I going to do this year? So I was lost within myself, within my thoughts.
But that's a different type of loss, though. Let's pause right there, because I got to piggyback off of what he said, because what he said was so deep. We got to go back to that. Let me, because Kirk Franklin went off on his little tangent, because he said he wouldn't know what to say. But honestly, if you let it fly over your head, but Kai gave the perfect answer. He gave the perfect answer, and this is how I'm going to show you why.
$100 million. You got to just hide. I mean, it comes down to morally who you are as a person.
Morally who you are as a person, one. And let's fast forward to the next part.
Financial place in your life.
Down here, further down here.
Money to take care of certain things, they had to 100%
morally
try your hardest to make the bag come in, but like, don't lose yourself.
Ding, 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 right there. Do not lose yourself. That was the I don't even know. It looked like it flew over Kirk's head. No, it didn't fly over his head, because he went like, so it sat in his spirit. But even though he's saying like, I wouldn't know what to say, but that's the perfect answers that Kai just gave. He said, morally, don't do nothing morally that you yourself, as a person, like, that's not you. That's not your body. Like, my moral compass is telling me like I shouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? And if that's why it's key, do not lose yourself, because if you lose yourself, there goes your moral compass. No more compass. So that's so deep, man. You can't lose yourself. So let's put it in other terms. I'll put it in a context like this. Think about politics, like, and I hate to bring up politics, but it's true. And you see it in a lot of these movies with politics and politicians and whatever. They always go in with the right mind, the right mindset, wanting to do the right thing, wanting to help the people, wanting to, you know what I'm saying? Thinking that, oh, this party is the best party and we're going to do the right thing. We're going to change the city. We're going to change lives. Until you get behind them closed doors, man. And you find out, yo, everything ain't what it seems back here, bruh. And then one thing leads to a next. It starts chipping away, and you have to start covering up stuff. It starts eating away at your soul, eating away. And then all of a sudden, most of these people who came in with good hearts and good intentions, hey, they turn bad, bro. So that's all I can say, man. Kai gave the perfect freaking answer, dude. Like, that's it, dude. Yo, get to the bag. But while getting to the bag, gang, do not lose yourself or your moral compass, bro. You gotta hold on tight. Hold on tight to that. And God should be your moral compass. Love should be your moral compass. Like, if you have to do anything that's gonna hurt your brother, I'm not, you know what I'm saying, or hurt a human being, like, if you have something to do something that you're constantly gonna be messy, and I'm not talking about just fun messy, like when, you know, friends are being messy and just having fun. I'm talking about like real messy, like, you know what I'm saying, you're out here hurting people's feelings, talking bad, or just doing things that are immoral and morally wrong and not out of love and out of hate. It ain't worth it, bruh. One thing they always say, if it's gonna cost my peace, it's too expensive, bruh. Nah, ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying, worth my peace, man. My peace costs, it's everything for me. You get me, gang? So ain't no way, bro, I'ma sacrifice my peace for what? You must have lost your mind. We ain't doing that over here. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? That was a beautiful little segment. But yeah, at least you got the lore on the kick deal. And then now, you know what I'm saying, if you out there, you struggling, you're going through a hard time, listen, I wasn't always, when things went left for me, I always had my music, obviously, so it carried me afloat, played for churches. But then even during the pandemic, when things went left, bro, like, and me, God always made a way. But sometimes you can't just sit down. God ain't gonna just help you if you're just sitting down on your ass, gang. Like, no, that's not how God operates, bro. Like, God helped those who help themselves. So you also got to get up and make something happen. And then that's when whatever you're applying for or reaching for or trying to do or trying to make work, he's going to make provision and make sure it follows through for you. But you got to get up and you got to put in that work. You know what I'm saying? So when things went left and all the churches closed down during the pandemic and all of that, you know what I did? I pivoted. I was like, man, I always wanted to join the military. And I did, bro. I joined the military and it's been good to me. I ain't even gonna cap. Yeah. Military has been good to me, gang. So, you know what I'm saying? Take you around the world, you know what I'm saying? Join the Navy, you get to travel, get to do all this stuff. And I've always been, had a mindset like that. I've been militant. I've been the type of guy to get stuff done, follow orders, or have people follow my orders, because that's just who I am. I'm a disciplined human being, bro. Like, so the military was easy for me. If you're not disciplined, it's not gonna be easy for you, mud. Like, it's just is what it is. But for me, hey, it's been good to me. But yeah, God helps those who help themselves. So even when it's hard for you, even when you're out there and you're going through the hardest times of your life, just remember, God help those who help themselves. Don't just sit on your ass and a pity party and, oh, nothing's working out for me and everything. Keep going, bro. Because guess what? Somebody else has it worse than you. That's just a fact. And ain't nobody trying to have no pity party with you when they going through something worse and you crying to everybody else. No, nobody cares. I'm sorry. And especially if you's a man in this world, nobody cares, bro. It's just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But instead of crying about it, do something about it. And then that's when people will start caring. You see what I'm saying? So when you start working towards something, like, get yourself out of the pity party, get yourself out of entitlement, thinking that somebody owes you something. Nobody owes you anything. Nobody. You're here. You was given life, and you're here. So just get up. You know what I'm saying? Make the best of your life. Put one foot forward. Every time, just put one foot forward. Things might not work out how you want them. And you might feel like, hey, God ain't come through for me. But hey, he may not come when you want him, but he's always on time. And he may not always give you what you want, but he gonna always give you what you need. Just like Kirk said, man. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you might feel like it's a setback. Why God ain't doing this now? He's saving you from something, gang. That's all it is. The setback that you thought was a setback and him holding you back, that setback and hold back would have messed you up. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you got to be thankful for some of these things. Be thankful that it ain't come through when it came through, because then that would have messed you up. It probably would have put you in a very bad situation. Because God, everything happens for a wise cause and at the right time for him. That's why, let me tell you one thing before I leave. Anytime I pray, I usually say, it's scary though, so don't anybody go pray and say this. I ask for God's perfect will to be done. Woo! I don't know, make that fly over your head, but like, God's perfect will is not always what you want, but it's gonna be what you need. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'll be like, yo, God, just keep your hand over my life and let your perfect will be done, or let your will be done. Either ways you want to put it. I'll just say, if I'm you, just say, let your will be done. But his perfect will, sometimes it's gonna take you down a hard road, man. Woo, it's gonna take you down a rough road. Yep. But that's what I do. Just ask God to take control of your life, and do not sit on your ass. I repeat, do not sit on your ass and keep on thinking that this is a handout or you're gonna get handouts. God don't work like that. God don't do lazy. And these are facts, and that's where a lot of people get the game messed up. Like, oh, so God's supposed to help me. God's supposed to give me this. Hell nah. That's entitlement. Get that out your head, bruh. All this laziness that's accumulating around now in this time, no. God don't work like that. You gotta help yourself, and then God will just come in, and when he sees you putting in the effort, putting in the work, he's gonna send you an angel. Always. Trust me. He, just like I saying, never fail me. Many a times God sent me so many angels in my life, man. And I can't complain, and I'm thankful. So, you know what I'm saying? All of y'all out there, I hope that was motivational for somebody. Don't give up. Keep your head up. Keep on grinding. I know it may seem like, yo, it's never gonna work, or man, when is it gonna happen for me? When is my breakthrough coming? Come on, man, just keep grinding. Keep grinding. It'll come. It'll come. Just keep grinding. Keep working. And if it doesn't come in the form that you want it, it's gonna come some in a different form, probably. And just don't let it pass you by, or don't look over it, because not all the time what you want is what you're gonna get. As I said, sometimes what you need is something totally different, and then it'll also catapult you to another level or stratospheres that you never thought you would go. So yeah, man, peace, love to everyone out there. Just love somebody, you know what I'm saying? Tell somebody you love them. Take care of your brothers, take care of yourselves. Peace and love. I'll catch y'all in the next one. We out.